Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you my top 15 favorite affordable / drugstore makeup products. And I'm pretty sure that you've already seen a couple of these products in my other videos. A few months ago I've already uploaded a full face-off my drugstore favorites and makeup products video, and I'm pretty sure that I've also included a few of these makeup products in this video, but today I just want to mention all the products that I've been loving recently. That doesn't mean that I don't like the products anymore that I've mentioned in this other video, but my makeup favorites constantly change because then I buy new things, I rediscover old things. But today I want to share with you 15 drugstore products that I've used non-stop the last couple of weeks, that I've been loving the last couple of weeks. And I've only included one product from each section, so there will only be one mascara, one eyeliner, one brow product. So let's start with the base, the primer. And here I've got the Essence Hydrating and Perfecting Primer. It's this little guy here, and it has SPF 20 in it, and it says that it's a pore minimizing primer and also a hydrating primer. And guys, let me tell you, even though it claims that it's a pore minimizing primer, that's only partly true because it covers the pores only a little bit. But that's not the reason why I like this primer so much. The reason why I'm so obsessed with this primer is the hydrating effect. It provides my skin with so much moisture and hydration, and all my foundations look so good on top of it, no matter if it's a matte foundation, a dewy foundation or a BB cream. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that it's extremely messy when you open it, because all the product is here around the bottle. But that's the only thing, because it's super affordable, because it's from Essence, so it was only a few bucks. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm just obsessed with this primer, and I can definitely recommend it to you, especially if you don't know which primer to buy or if you're new to makeup. This is the primer to go. So let's move on to the next product, and here I've got the Catrice Poreless Perfection Mousse Foundation in 020. This is a silicone-free foundation, and it claims to cover all the pores and just give you a blurred, natural matte look. And first I was a little bit skeptical because it says that it's for normal to oily skin, and my skin type always depends on the weather and the season outside. So in the winter time and when it's colder, my skin is, I would say 90% extremely dry. But now in the spring and summertime it's normal. So I've tested it out a couple of times. Each time I've applied this foundation, my skin looked so beautiful, so blurred out, and it really looked like there was a filter on my skin, like you know it from Instagram. It was so easy to blend into my skin with my fingers. I would not recommend using a beauty sponge because then it looks extremely patchy. I did it the first time and that was a big mistake. But with the fingers it blends into the skin seamlessly, beautifully. I had it on my skin for 9 hours straight and I was extremely sweating, but my pores have been covered through this whole time. I had no oily spots on my face like normally when I use other foundations and I'm sweating. So I was so surprised by this foundation. I love it. That's my go-to summer foundation. So I really had to mention this in this video. But anyways, let's move on to the next product. And here I've got the Instant Anti-Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. Mine is in the shade 01 Light. I have the feeling that I mention this in every single video. I'll show it to you in every single video. And that's just because this is one of my favorite concealers of all times. I've already did a whole video on my top 3 favorite concealers for dark under eye circles. I will leave it in the description box down below so you can check it out if you want. And of course I've also mentioned this concealer in this video because it's so full coverage, it doesn't dry out my under eye area at all, and it stays in place when I set it with a little bit of powder the whole day long. At the beginning I wasn't sure what to think about the texture because in comparison to other concealers, like for example the how's it called? The Liquid Camouflage Concealer by Catrice, another favorite of mine. This is not extremely creamy, but I like it because it doesn't dry out my under eye area, even though it's not as creamy as the other concealer. But it does its job. It's so good. I love it. This is the first concealer that I recommend to all of my friends when they ask me for a good and full coverage concealer. So yeah, Definitely my favorite, and I use this now since 2016, nearly straight. That's a must-have in every single makeup collection in my opinion. And next I've got a highlighter, and it's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. This is pretty new to my collection, but I instantly fell in love with this highlighter because look at this color, it's so beautiful. It gives you a very natural and settled sheen, but you can also build it up to get a very strong and intense highlight. And no, I don't have it on today, so I can't show it to you, but I can show it to you on the back of my hand. Hope you can see it. This beautiful glow. And it's a very beautiful sheen, there are no glitter particles in it, and it's only a few bucks. It's super affordable. In my opinion, that's the best highlighter for makeup beginners. You can't go wrong with this highlighter. It lasts you literally forever. So my heart belongs to this highlighter. Next I've got a loose powder, and it's the Nude Illusion Loose Powder by Catrice. I know this video contains a lot of Catrice products. This video is not sponsored by Catrice at all. The reason why I have so many Catrice products is that first, Catrice is a very affordable brand. Second, their products are 99% extremely good, amazing. There are only a few products that I don't like. But anyways, let's continue with the powder. I have this now in my collection since 2016. I've bought it the same day, I think, like the concealer, and I still love both of them. Yes, of course, it's not the same powder. I've always bought it again, of course, but I'm so obsessed with this loose powder. I have it on today. My under area looks perfect, flawless. My concealer stays in place when I use a little bit of this powder. Trust me, you don't need much of the product to set the concealer in place, and it never dries out my under area. It lasts literally forever. I think I have this now for, I would say, a year, and you can see there is so much product left. And I nearly use this every single day, at least 5 times a week when I go to work. Of course, not at the moment because of the quarantine situation. I'm not wearing makeup at home. Let's move on to the next product, and here I've got a bronzer, and it's the Max Factor Cream Bronzer in the shade Zero Bronze. I'm pretty sure that you've already seen me using this bronzer 1,000 times now on this channel, but guys, it's just amazing. I can totally recommend this to you because I know it looks a little bit weird with all the colors in it. There's a little bit of red, brown and white or champagne color, and it looks completely strange. I know. This was the first thought that I had when I saw this bronzer, but I just wanted to test it out because on the other hand it looks somehow pretty cool. I think I have this now for 2 years, and this is still one of my favorite bronzers of all time because I have it on today. Hope you can see it. It has the perfect color for my skin tone. It's not too dark and not too light. I'm not sure if there is a lighter color or a darker color at the drugstore available. I don't know, but this color is perfect, especially now in the summertime when I'm a little bit more bronzed than in the winter time. It also has a little bit of a golden sheen in it. You can also skip highlighter if you're using this bronzer, but of course it's not a very overwhelming sheen. It's just very natural. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but it's not extremely overwhelming. And it also stays on the skin for at least 9 hours. It always looks good, it doesn't wear off. And because of that, I had to include this product in this video. Let's see what I've got next, because I could talk about this bronzer forever. But next I've got, another Catrice product, and it's the Glam and Doll False Lash Mascara. This mascara is pretty new because I bought it a few weeks ago, but it instantly became one of my favorite mascaras of all time because it separates the lashes, it gives volume, and it also makes my lashes appear longer. And it reminds me a lot of my beloved Rimmel Wonderfully Real mascara because that's the mascara on top, my #1 mascara of all time, because it makes my lashes pop and look really insane like falsies. But this mascara is very close to the Rimmel one because it only gives a little bit less volume, but that's the only thing. And it's even cheaper than the Rimmel one, because I think this was about 3 or 4 euros and the Rimmel one was about 8 to 10 euros, so a little bit more expensive than this one. The result is always beautiful. You can also layer it up, and I've never black dots underneath my eyes or on my eyelids, so I'm in love with this mascara. Next I've got an eyeliner, and no, it's not from Catrice, it's from Esther, and it's the Eye Artist Liquid Eyeliner with Stimulong Serum. That's the eyeliner that I'm wearing today, so you can see it. And this is another product where I was not sure what to think about it at the beginning when I used it the first time, because I somehow had the feeling that it's not a very full coverage black color and that I just can't work with it. But I've used it a couple of more times and it really became one of my favorite eyeliners, because the problem at the beginning was not that this product is bad. The problem was that I was not able to handle a liquid eyeliner, because I was used to draw my liner and my wing with a eyeliner pencil and not with a liquid eyeliner. So I had to learn how to handle this. So if you can handle this eyeliner, it's amazing. It's super precise, and also the blackness is there. The coverage or so if you can handle this eyeliner, it's amazing because it's super precise, completely black. So at the beginning I took too less product. I've really tried to do the wing and the line and everything with only dipping in once. So that was not enough. That was the problem at the beginning. But of course you have to dip in a few times, and then the eyeliner is perfect, completely black. It doesn't fade away during the day, and it also stays in place no matter if I'm sweating or not. Moving on to an eyebrow product, and here I've got the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Chocolate. And I have this on my brows today. Of course I also have brow powder, but I always use this to set my eyebrows in place. And I think if you have thicker brows than me naturally, you can also skip all the other eyebrow products and just use this, because it fills in the brows a little bit and it gives a little bit of color. It's perfect to set my eyebrows in place because it stays there the whole day long, no matter if I'm sweating or if it's cold or hot outside. So I really like it, and of course it's pretty affordable because it's by NYX. I think it was a few bucks. And by the way, I have the right shade. Normally I always buy wrong shades when it comes to foundations or eyebrow products, but this shade is perfect for my eyebrows. So just to know, in case you are interested. But let's move on to, let's see, I would say eyeshadow. And here I've got an eyeshadow palette, and it's by Catrice, but it's so good. And it's the Royal Idol's 30 color eyeshadow palette, bronze and coral. And guys, that's the outside, that's the inside. It's so beautiful. It has a big mirror, and I got this as a birthday present, and I instantly fell in love with this palette because it has so many natural and beautiful shades. There are matte shades and shimmery shades in it. All the colors are very good pigmented. The matte shades, the shimmery shades, and the matte shades blend out very well. The shimmery shades are incredible. You don't need water fixing spray to make them even more glittery or shimmery, because they are already very, very shimmery, and I just love the color selection. Of course, it's a very neutral palette, but perfect for me because I love these colors. They are super wearable for an everyday basis. You can create so many multiple looks with this, and it's also very thin and lightweight, so perfect if you want to travel with this one. I just love this eyeshadow palette, and it has 30 shades, and I think it's about, I'm not sure because it was a present, but I think it's about 10 to 15 euros. It's not extremely expensive, especially for the fact that there are 30 different shades in it with a big mirror. Normally you have, let's say, 8 to 10 shades for this price. That's incredible. Definitely worth mentioning. But let's move on. What was this? Let's move on to a powder, and it's the Fit Me Matte Poreless powder by Maybelline, and mine's in the shade 115 Ivory. That's a normal face powder. Yeah, you can open it up and then you have got a mirror and a sponge. That's how it works. So here's the mirror and the sponge. That's pretty cool because I like beauty products with a mirror in it. I've never used the sponge, but I think this would work perfectly to just press the powder on the pores to make them disappear. Maybe I should try this once. The powder itself is very good to keep the foundation in place and also to make it completely matte. But I know it says that it's a matte and poreless powder. Yes, it makes the foundation and the face matte. But poreless, not really. I have huge pores around my nose and I had to use literally a ton of this powder to make them a little bit disappear. They were still visible, so if you're looking for a 100% poreless powder, I would not buy this one. But the main reason why I bought it is just to keep my foundation matte during the day when I'm sweating. So I'm definitely going to use this now in summertime again. Let's move on to a lip product, and here I've got the Catrice Youthful Lips Conditioning Lip Butter in the shade 020 Let's Do This. For me personally, this is the perfect lip product for every day because it has a little bit of color in it. It's a very neutral one that provides my lips with so much moisture and hydration because, like the name says, it's a conditioning lip butter, and that's exactly how I would describe the feeling on my lips because it's a very soft lip gloss and not sticky at all like I know it from the other lip glosses that I have, because I really don't like this sticky feeling. But that's 100% not sticky. It's very soft and buttery, and I think also the scent is very good. I really like it, but just keep in mind this is not a long-lasting lipstick. It's more like a chapstick with a little bit of color in it. But for me personally, that's totally enough and it's super affordable. Anyways, let's move on to blush, and here I've got the Essence Matte Touch Blush in the shade 20 Bury Me Up. I'm so obsessed with this blush. It has the most incredible color of all time. I know it looks very berry in the pan, but when you apply it, it looks very beautiful and perfect for spring and summertime. But you can also use this in fall and winter time. I don't know, it has a very unique color, so it fits to every kind of season. I don't know. So I just love it. It's completely matte. The pigmentation is also very good, so a little bit goes a long way. And another thing that I really like about this blush is that it really melts into the skin. It's super easy to apply and to blend into the skin. So, and of course it's from Essence, so I think it was about 3 to 4 euros. So extremely affordable. Now I've got 2 products left, and the first one is the Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray by Catrice. I know, another Catrice product, but I always use it to fix my makeup, and yeah, it just does its job. My makeup stays in place the whole day long, and it's super refreshing, so perfect now, especially for the summertime. And you can also use this as a primer or just as a refreshment in between. What I also really like about this product is that the mist is extremely fine. And last but not least, I have, another Catrice product, and it's this beauty sponge here. Excuse me, it's not very pretty because I've applied my makeup with this today, and it's also pretty old, so I need to throw it away. But I wanted to mention it here at this point before I throw it away. I've already used so many different beauty sponges, and some have been too hard, others have been too soft or took away too much of the product. But this is definitely worth mentioning in this video because it always makes my foundation look very flawless and beautiful. You can also blend out your concealer easily and also bake with it because it has a flat side and it also has a pointy side, so perfect for underneath the eyes. So guys, now you've seen my top 15 favorite drugstore / affordable makeup products, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. And of course, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!